Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jesus here with the True Crew, and I have my boy here, Jay, and Jaisson, who's right over there. We're in the new True Crew hangout spot, aka my room, and we just got back from Raleigh, North Carolina. Jay did the best out of the crew. He made it to day 2. Congratulations, everybody! Golf clap in the comment section. Just write golf clap in parentheses. But Jay, here, give us. How did you feel?
I felt pretty calm during the whole tournament. I tried my best, but couldn't get there. But day 2 is probably my biggest accomplishment so far as a player, and small steps.
Okay, I'm really glad that you were calm during the games. Honestly, your mental state was something that I was questioning while playing, because it's like that's too much time to play. But it is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. But that enough of that. Let's just get straight on to the profile. So Jay, whenever you're ready, I'm gonna.
I made day 2 with Purrely. I have normal ratios for the engine. I started with 3 white cat, 3 black cat. Can't play any less. And then the only other monster I played was 3 ash. It's just too good of a card. This deck has a very poor branded matchup, and it's just an overall very versatile hand trap. And then of course 3 my friend, 3 pretty, 3 happy, 3 sleepy, and 1 delicious. I chose to play 2 field spell and also 2 Yeep. A lot of players were playing 3 field spell and either 1 or 2 Yeep. 2 made it 40, and I felt like, although everyone's saying you can't brick on it, Yeep straight is still very much a brick. But definitely playing more than 1 is definitely very helpful for this is a very target heavy meta. Then I chose to play 3 Pot of Prosperity just to up the consistency of the deck. It really needs it, especially with Delicious to 1. Then I also chose to play 3 Dark Ruler. Lots of the topping decks lists were running Dark Ruler, especially at 3. Right before Nats, and I just felt like it's too good not to play, especially with such a good going second deck like Purrely. I did 3 Talents. Just very, very overpowered card, and especially in Purrely, if it gets the advantage, it gets you there. I chose to play 1 Feather Duster. Sometimes the back row can be very troublesome, especially for Purrely, but it never came up really. Played 1 Thrust. Lots of thrust targets. You have Dark Ruler, Talon, Jeep, and then I also played 3 Imperm to round it up to 40.
Hey, wait a second. One of those is secret.
Anyways,
Moving on.
for the extra, pretty normal ratios. I played 2 Happiness, best card in the deck. It says go +4. It breaks boards, OTKs. It is just absurd. Hard makes more so easy. Honestly, I can't believe I was ever playing 1. This is the best card in the deck. Playing 2 Beauty, another absurd card. Pretty is just Pretty Memory is such a good way to force out so much interaction from your opponent. It gets you so much advantage. It is crazy. I was on 1 Plump. A lot of people were torn on 1 or 2 Plump, but the second one never really came up. So I feel like 1 is fine, for now at least. 2 Noir, you have to play 2 Noir. Very, very, very good card. And then the rest is also pretty standard. I'll go Princess Sprite with only 9 monsters. Princess Sprite should hit in theory, but I've hit Lily off this probably more times than I ever did at Nats. So yeah. I was on Nightingale. I didn't have access to Slacker Magician, so this is the best rank 1 for Zeus that I could have. But I'd definitely cut it for Slacker Magician. Then 1 Downer, gotta play it. 2 zoos, and then I played the 1 agents link. This is my only out to skill drain since I wasn't playing Book of Moon, but going forward, I would definitely just play Azalea. It's just a better card, and then like definitely have like Book of Moon or Book of Eclipse in my deck so that I could out skill drain. And then also just Anima, Lingaribo. Only out to Iblilog. This deck, my list has pretty much no out to Iblilog, and it's just I'd rather not lose to just 1 card. And then for the side, I was playing 3 Droll. I felt like it was a very sleeper card for the meta. So many decks just add so much, and it just kills some strategies, and I feel like it's too good not to play. Like, a lot of lists were citing it. I was playing 3 Santa Claus. Never really came up, but yeah. The beauty, happy OTK is still like such a powerful thing to force out so much from your opponent. It's just an easy way to close out games. With one of the issues is definitely less consistent, but giving your opponent a defense position monster when Purrely is just way too good. I played 3 Cosmic. I was pretty afraid of anti-spell, especially with how many normal spells I was playing, even though the deck does play a lot of quick plays. It's good against Runic. It has some applications to Kashtira. Pretty alright, especially Labyrinth, out Floodgates. Pretty good card, it definitely came up. Then I was citing 2 more Thrust. So going into a game 2 or 3, I can cite in 3 Thrust and just play like some less of the other spells. So I pretty much have access to any spell I wanted. It came up sometimes. I was playing 3 Grave of the Super Ancient Organisms. This deck, this card just totally blows out Branded, blows out Cash, or at least very strong against Cash. It's Branded can definitely be a harder matchup for Purrely. So this, when it came up, it definitely overperformed. And then last card is the 1 Evenly. This plus 3 Thrust, it's just 4 copies of it. Evenly, like, even though you really do want your battle phase for happy, sometimes like you'll be faced with a board that can't be outed just with happiness. So forcing out something with Evenly definitely comes up, and then you can do other plays to pick apart boards, but didn't really come up. But yeah, I feel like playing any amount of Evenly isn't too absurd and Purrely. And that's the list.
Wow. Thanks for the list, Jay. I think the DVD logo legitimately hit the corner.
You're kidding.
Holy shit. I think I caught it on camera. Sorry, Jay, literally while you were filming the whole thing, I was looking at the DVD logo trying to see if it would hit the corner.
Uh-huh.
And it did. Wow.
Wow.
Well, guys,
Really
thanks.
nice.
Okay, thanks, Jason. Thanks for stopping by and filming this profile. And Jay, we are so proud of you here in the True Crew. We are unbelievably proud. Just please don't let this go to your head. You know,
It already has.
It really has.
Any shout outs?
Any shout outs?
Oh, I made this deck list completely by myself. I'm kidding. I made it with Matt Counts at 3 a.m. I was trying to submit something. We were testing for 3 hours. I was trying to fit in Dark World cards. We made at the end of the day, we threw together a bunch of cards that were very similar to a bunch of other lists, and it worked out very well. And yeah, so shout out to him. Shout out to the Chew Crew. You know.
All right.
Shout out to everyone in Discord. Albert, Brian, Vin, Gorgon, and shout out to you guys.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys, and please remember to like, subscribe, and dude, check out Jaison's shirt.